There he is.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And checking out some numbers for MP.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then there's John Morant. And for the Timberwolves, front court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Dillingham is out there with MP. It's Berger in at the center. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
Now here's Randall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I like the defensive effort, but with his size and experience, Randall beats them clean inside.
On the wing, Jackson. He's defended by Randall. Back to Jackson. Randall with some nice D. Now the Timberwolves with it. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
And here's MP for 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Morant. And the dunk by Edey.
The rebounds look than most NBA players.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's MP, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Morant.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Memphis shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. From downtown, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for him.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with MP. Then it's Kevin Herter. Then it's Randall. And it's McDaniels in at the 4-man position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He had 65 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Jackson looking around. Rebound, Minnesota. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Yeah, look, when your best players can't stay on the floor, that's a problem. It puts your team in a really difficult position to win.
Jackson with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jackson's got 13.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
The 3 from MP. MP nails the triple.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Randall kicks to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, a game behind.
And I think for Minnesota, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Morant with a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 9. The 3 from MP. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr., Coach, brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Randall with the bucket.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Aldama's checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. In the center of things, Morant.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look at...
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Timberwolves.
Some teams...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kenny.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's Zach Edey.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And the wing jumper offline.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 31 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Back to Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And MP throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Randall against Jackson. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top 2-way bigs in our league.
They get it back. Edey.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the middle, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now you see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
Pass to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Dillingham.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that? Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 19-point game. Outside for Jackson. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good effort by Randall to get up the floor and make himself available.
Here's Edie, and the dunk by Edie.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The 3 from MP. Jerome with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Right, he's checked in for Minnesota. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 19. Pass to Jerome. And here's Jackson. Fires from the line. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's right in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. To the paint, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. MP's shot is good.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Jackson, out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Jerome, no good. Timberwolves leading by 20. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Morant with the screen on Randall. And the foul called on MP. That's his. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Morant outside from past the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shoots the 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They've lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
To the inside. Joe passes to right. And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. The shot from the low post is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Offline with his 3. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Nine seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Morant surveying the D. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40. Oh, 100%. Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic.
All right, we're here. P's here. You're on the bus head to the game.
Oh, yeah. Got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were going to focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
The bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses. Zen, what's up?
I don't know. Hold this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, man. I need that pregame spread. Oh, here he comes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so what's good?
Oh, man. I'll take that, though.
So we're just stuck?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Look like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're going to reroute traffic. Actually, And Pete, as a professional athlete, what do you do when your routine gets disrupted like this?
This is everyday life for a pro athlete. I mean, every game you face unexpected challenges. It's our job to win regardless.
There was some talk up front that we might miss shoot-around. What do you do in that situation?
You get warm during the game. It's not ideal, but you can't go into a game with any excuses, right? That's just a guaranteed L.
Well, any disappointment that this is happening before this game against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is, bro, and, you know, I look at life like an adventure. Like a video game or so, or something like that. You know, the challenges you face are what you make of them, you know. They could be fun or they could not be. And when you win after facing something this difficult, it's that much sweeter.
There he is. There he is. Man, myth to legend. God, Alan. Trying to find a solid picture. It's scary. Over here.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Nikola Jokic.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
Look, you got to give MP props with the way he's gone about these matchups. He made his goals public, which put a target on his back and fueled the opposition. But MP has met the challenge with fire so far, and he's undefeated in those matchups.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP. And it's Baron J in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Murray, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you. On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Julius Randle, McDaniels out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Dillingham, and it's MP in at the 2. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. And that one's good. MP's got 13.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in his last outing. From 9 feet out. Again, Denver scores.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to McDaniels from outside the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 11.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Outside Murray. Here's Valanciunas. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Valanciunas has gotten his first points in this one. From deep, MP gets the three to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the inside, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
MP outside. Launches it. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Johnson. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside McDaniels. Back to MP. Here's Dillingham. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Denver calls timeout. And a new group. MP getting it done for the Timberwolves. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
The winner in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Timberwolves. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Colin Sexton out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Murray against DiVincenzo. Murray scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Watson. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
From deep, MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 25 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And force-feeding the ball inside. No reason to go away from what's working.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. No good on the triple. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Murray finds Gordon. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
For the Nuggets, Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon, and Brown subbed in for Watson. Pass to Jokic. And here's Murray. Now Jokic to stop the run. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 8 assists in the game. 1:51 left in the third. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Sexton. Back to Murray. Over Dillingham. No good off the front rim. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Denver has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. MP drives in.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Hits the three-pointer. Johnson's got 12 points.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. MP shot is off. Denver has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. The 3 from Sexton. And again, Denver with a 3.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 41.
All night. He just won't let up.
For Denver, they've gotten 6 of 10. Murray passes to Jokic. 23 seconds left in the third. Beyond the arc. Dillingham with a rebound. It's Herter on the wing. To the paint. Pass to MP. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot... Denver will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Brown. Sexton's checked in for Strawther. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Milton. The Timberwolves also with a sub. MP's checked in. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
On the court for Minnesota, Miller is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's MP. And it's Shannon in at the 3.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Pass to MP. Miller against Jokic. MP outside. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Fires the 3. It falls.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots. And
a dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory.
For opponents, I want them to know it's...
Over to you, BA.
And that about wraps...
MP, right over here. Hey, right in front again.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight, you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport.
No, this was a good win. We didn't get a trophy for it, though, but the best team isn't decided now. It's decided in June.
Okay, but I'm talking to you. In your eyes, do you think that you're the best team?
I haven't been scared to say serious, this guy can't read me. I'm the teacher now.
A little out of your range, don't you think? Can't finish on the inside.
Yo, match up on that peak. Who's got ball? Him.
Good. My man, they saying you got no bag. Prove them wrong. Second chance opportunity.
By yourself. I got baseline.
That's right. Interception. He's got it going. He's got it automatic. Automatic. 10-12.
That's all you.
I hate facing double teams. Come on. All right, let's see it. And it's off from three-point range. That's not defense. That's a foul.
Shoot it.
Man up. No double teaming. Wrong team. Is somebody gonna guard that man? Somebody. Everybody. Find everybody.
Shot.
Can't get the three to fall. Get that weak stuff out of here.
Oh, mouse in the house. Take that. Come get it. Yo, look at the clock, man.
That's enough bricks for everybody.
Oh, take that.
Oh, that's green.
13-14. 14-13. Come on, man. Who got the ball? Yo, watch him.
No good. The layup goes out. The crowd is looking for some buckets. Getting versus with the
16-13.
Out here's slamming on. Set. That's gotta hurt. They really just did that to you? Buckets? Now, get back out there.